Good afternoon. Britain's National Wealth Fund will lend £600 million to Iberdrola-owned Scottish Power to help fund upgrades to the country's power grid, they said in a joint statement this morning. The announcement comes a week after Spain and Portugal suffered widespread blackouts that industry experts say highlight the need for massive investment across Europe's electricity infrastructure. This investment will help to deliver clean power by 2030 by speeding up grid upgrades, bringing cheaper, homegrown renewable power into homes and businesses while supporting skilled jobs across the country, so the UK's Energy Minister Ed Miliband said in the statement. A former soldier is facing up to 30 years behind bars after being convicted of murdering his Dublin girlfriend at their holiday hotel. Jurors found Keith Byrne guilty after 3 days of deliberation of strangling Kirsty Ward to death with a power cord after she told him she was leaving him. The 34-year-old Irishman had claimed during his trial in Tarragona the 36-year-old mum of one committed suicide at their hotel in Salou. The trial judge announced he was retiring to consider his sentence after the jury decision late last night, and Byrne is not expected to find out for nearly a month how much time he will have to serve. A private prosecutor acting for Kirsty's family said she was still seeking the 30-year sentence she argued for. The killer was led handcuffed from the court after learning he was now a convicted criminal after nearly 2 years on remand in prison following his arrest. EU lawmakers today are set to give the green light to downgrading wolf protection in the bloc in line with a landmark change to conservation rules late last year. Members of the Berne Convention agreed in December to lower the wolf status from strictly protected to protected. The downgrade came into force in March, and the European Commission moved immediately to revise related EU laws to reflect the change, which allows hunting to resume under strict criteria. Barring a last-minute upset, EU lawmakers will give their approval to the rule change backed by the Conservative, centrist and socialist groups in the European Parliament. Spain's seasonally and calendar-adjusted industrial output rose 1% in March from the same month a year earlier, so official data from the National Statistics Institute showed this morning. The year-on-year growth in March follows a 1.9% contraction back in February. And hoteliers are charging English football fans thousands of pounds for a one-night stay for the European League final. Tens of thousands of Manchester United and Tottenham supporters will descend on Bilbao for the match on May 21st if the team successfully navigate their semi-final second legs tonight. Most hotels in Bilbao are already fully booked, and those with availability are charging high prices. A double room for two at one hotel on the day of the match costs €4,500 with breakfast, an extra €34. The price just 24 hours later is €133. Supporters wanting to fly to Bilbao are also facing high prices. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.